Yes guys, welcome back to the channel, if this does get uploaded. Well, today we've got Josh flying a drone outside and he's been arrested. Obviously wrongfully arrested. Tried talking some shit about surveillance or some bollocks, and now he's been nicked. So we're going to go try and find out what we can find out, what he's been nicked for. Because, no offence, but we'll fly the drones ourselves.
Don't touch me. Right, don't touch me.
Okay. Get hands off. Listen.
Yeah, well, tell her to get off me then.
Okay.
Well, no, because I'm not detained.
All right. So, you've obviously been flying a drone up at the windows.
Yeah, which is allowed.
Okay. Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Right.
Okay, if I wasn't allowed to take off, it wouldn't take off.
Right. Is it used for surveillance?
No.
Have you got a camera?
Have you got a camera?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Was your camera active when the drone was flying?
Yeah, I've took a full screen recording.
You've took a full screen
recording.
recording.
And I have the other day.
Under. Yeah, she put me under pressure now.
Under the air navigation order of 26.
I'm allowed to.
You've been within 50 metres of the building, but you're not.
You heard all this.
All right. So at that point, I am going to be arresting you. So you do not have to say anything.
How are you working it out? Because I'm a brother's appropriate adult.
We should later rely on in court.
Well, am I a brother's appropriate adult? You heard this.
Right. Okay. Just take
bring your hand.
Get off me way now! Fucking take my drone up, you cunts!
Yeah.
We can get back to little this camera.
What camera is it?
I'm deaf, I can't hear what you saying.
She'll sort it.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to speak to you a second. Would you mind letting me in so we can have a conversation? Right, okay, well can you get me another PC to come down and speak to me then? It's regarding an incident.
I haven't got anyone to deal with you yet because everyone's busy.
What wrongfully arresting people?
Pardon?
What wrongfully arresting people?
No idea. Dietrich?
Yep.
Do you want to come in?
I need to speak to an officer, ASAP, about a wrongful arrest.
Right, okay, what's your name?
I'm not going to give that at this moment in time.
Alright, so I need to go tell somebody that someone down here is not going to give me details. Okay.
Yeah, because I don't have to give you details to speak to somebody, do I? To speak to an officer of the law.
Yeah, that was.
And no one's going to speak to me now.
I don't know what you're here for, mate.
Well, I've asked about three different people to come and speak to me now.
Who
about a wrongful arrest
Who are you?
that was made outside here.
Who are you after?
I'm after an officer that I can speak to about a law negotiating drones.
I don't know who's dealing with that investigation, unfortunately, mate.
Well, I just need to know what the arrest was for, because
I don't know.
Because let's face it.
I wasn't there.
Let's face it. I'm this close to going out there and taking my drone up, the same as he did earlier on today, and he got arrested. So I need to find out.
I would suggest maybe you don't do that if someone has been arrested for it.
It's a wrongful arrest, though. There's no law against it.
If that's what you believe, I wasn't there. I've not been there,
so that's what I need to find out. I need to find out the law behind it all. So I need to speak to someone. I've looked at it and I've looked at it. There's no law against it.
Okay.
So I need to find out what he's been arrested for. So then I can't do. I don't go and do the same thing. Do you know what I mean?
If someone has been arrested, then it will be fully investigated by the officer in charge of the case. Okay?
Yeah, but I need to find out what law it is so I don't do the same thing.
Well, no.
Because it's not online. I'll do whatever I want. It's a wrongful arrest in the fucking first place anyway. So I couldn't give a shit. So please either get somebody that come and speak to me about it, right? Or tell me no one's going to come and speak to me. It's simple as that, innit? Because I'll just go out there and I'll fly a drone, and then when you arrest me, I'll go straight to my solicitor, yeah, and I'll get several grand off your head tops, Humberside Police, and then each officer that dealt with me will be fired. So I need to know what's going on surrounding this arrest and surrounding this law that was. Obviously, I know you can't give me that certain person's details or information, but I need to know obviously the law they've used against it, because if not, I will stand out there and I'll fly my drone.
I don't know what you're talking about, to be fair, mate.
Somebody needs to find out then, because I'm getting really, really frustrated with this. Really frustrated, mate. Fucking pussy. What, you know my name?
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Well.
So what's going on then? What's this law fabricated by your officers?
I haven't got a clue what you're on about, mate. I've just come down. You've asked me to get an officer to come and speak to you about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Have you been arrested?
No.
Oh, right, okay.
But I'm very close to getting arrested because I'm going to go stand outside and take my drone up just the way my friend did. And he's in your custody now.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got a clue.
I've been flying drones for like a year and a half and over police stations across the country.
What kind of drone is it?
A 249 gram drone, DJI Mini 2.
Me too.
Yeah. So you can fly it over industrial sites, etc., etc.
Yeah.
If there's any flight restrictions or any CAA unapproval, if you're not allowed to fly, basically, the drone will just land.
Yeah, no.
It's
Mate, I've got myself.
yeah, exactly. So
I fly drones myself.
so why my friend has been arrested for flying a drone outside of a station we've both flown over in the past couple of years, I have no clue. And I want to find out what law they've used, because obviously I do this for a living, and I want to find out why they've arrested him on this.
At the minute, I'll be honest with you, I'm working in totally different spot. I'm not even know who your mate is if I'm totally honest with you. But there's no one at the minute here to speak to you, because I've been to speak to the inspector, I've been to speak to the sergeants, everyone is tied up currently or something at the moment, alright? There's no one here at the front desk for any inquiries. So inquiry-wise, I know it's paying me out, but probably have to go through this, but if it's about your mate getting locked up, then what does I tell you anything anyway? It's data protection.
No, I know, but that's why I'm trying to look for the officers that was in charge of the thing. I've got the video.
Yeah.
I've literally, he was on the phone to me whilst he was.
I can find out who's locked him up.
Yeah, I need to speak to them officers, because they're the ones that have said this law, and that's the be all and end all of it. I want to find out what law they're going on about and like in what circumstances they're trying to use it, because obviously I fly over police stations all the time. Never heard of anything like what I could hear on that video. And so I just need to get to the bottom of that matter. And once I've got to the bottom of that matter and find out exactly what that information is, I'm not trying to ask for obviously details of his arrest or anything like that. I'm trying to ask for details about the law that they have used. Yeah, so I can find out and educate myself further.
All right.
So
Well, what I'd say to you is, I'll see if I can do some digging for you. I'm in the middle of something as well myself, mate, to be honest. I literally just popped down because someone said there was like a coachload of people down in the front office. So I'll see what I can do for you. I'll see if we can find out who the officers are, because ideally it's them that you need to speak to.
Yeah.
The circumstances, don't they? So all I would say is, if, because I'm going to be going out shortly, if no one's come down in the next 20 minutes or so, what I would advise you to do is go to Grimsby's manned. So there'll be someone there that should be able to help out further.
well, I'm waiting for his solicitor as well to turn up.
Alright, who's his solicitor, do you know?
Ian Durant. Durant, yeah.
No worries. So he's been locked up purely for flying the drone.
For flying a drone outside of here,
You
yeah.
may.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll see what I can do for you.
Cheers, mate.
No worries.
So guys, I don't know if this video is going up, but yeah, these fucking cunts wrongfully arrested Josh for flying a drone outside of here. As we know, there's no rules and regulations of it. I've been here trying to speak to a PC for a police constable for a while. Nobody wanted to speak to me, but Josh did warn them I was on me fucking way, so they're probably hiding like little rats and ferrets. But yeah, so he got arrested for that. Then they further arrested him because he had fob gel on him. As we know, fob gel is legal in this country. It's a criminal identifier spray, and as thousands of us know, me, other auditors, and you guys at home as well know, it is legal in this country. The police at Bircham Way Custody Facility don't have a Scooby-Doo, yeah? But I've been here a couple of hours now and ain't nothing going on, no one's speaking to me. So if you don't get released tonight, then I don't know. I've spoke to his solicitor, got a word to his solicitor, and he should be getting him out tonight. So hopefully he's out tonight, and I'll let you guys know after this clip. If not, I'll be back here tomorrow, so stay tuned. Yes guys, welcome back, and I told you I'd be back today. Literally, I'm back with Josh. He was locked up in there. I was booting off, wasn't I?
Yeah, they actually locked the police station.
Yeah, so
the alarms went off inside.
Josh was in the cell, and he heard like it was all manic backstage. Like compared to what I seen out here, it was all manic backstage.
Yeah.
They set off an alarm, everything like that, and asked who I was. And it was like Ryan Rampage. If you never heard of him, and that was it. The police station was in lockdown. So today we're back here to try and get some answers because they've arrested him on obtaining information, i.e. Flying the drone. They originally arrested him for flying a drone within 50 metres of the building. Now we all know 249 gram drones, there's no law against it. Above 250 grams, there is. So these lot got confused. They've NFA'd him for flying the drone. They tried further arresting him for obtaining information, but they've NFA'd that also. They've actually trying to charge him with carrying an offensive weapon, i.e. the fob gel, which we all know is legal. So, we've got some papers, haven't we? We've got some documentation to show them today.
Yeah, I think it's... You'll have to check it, I think it's that one.
Right, so we have got two pieces of information from a quick Google search. And this one is directly from Police Supplies. And it says fob gel self-defense spray police supplies. You can buy it from Police Supplies, where these lot get their stuff from. Fob gel is 100% legal to carry, as it has been formulated for markets like the UK, where traditional pepper spray or CS spray is illegal to carry or own. Right, so it's not illegal to carry, it's not illegal to own, it's not illegal to have. So we've got these pieces of information. There's a couple of people in the foyer, but we want to speak to an officer. We're not interested in these people. So let's see if we can get speaking to an officer. I'll keep my camera faced away. Alright, so guys, he's got the drone up in the air. We've got no one to speak to in the police station, so we're flying the drone. Exactly what he got arrested for. We're right here flying the drone. Oh look, they're closing the blinds now, are they?
Yeah, they're closing the blinds now. Oh, that was when we peeked out the window yesterday, then they WPC's tomorrow. So yeah, I think they are going to come back out, try and get hands on again. So we'll bring it back down. I think that's it. I think I'm going to bring it back down because this happened yesterday, and about 30 seconds after, some copies come flying straight out.
Mate, have you had a look in them top windows up there yet?
What windows? Them ones, no.
Above where it says Birchwood Way.
Right.
Yeah.
Anything that I can help with?
Yeah, actually.
All right.
I got arrested yesterday.
Yes.
Flying this.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I want to show you something before I actually go there.
Do you know what fob gel is?
Sorry?
Do you know what fob gel is?
Arrest
Fob
somebody.
gel.
Fob gel.
Fob gel, no.
If you
It's criminal identifier spray.
Oh, right.
Legal in the
to
UK.
arrest somebody, right, but they said to you, the thing that I've got in my pocket is 100% legal,
Right.
would you still continue to go ahead with a charge, or would you take the 20 seconds that it's going to take to stop you from looking an embarrassment to all your police force, to solicitors, and stop owing out money?
I'm sorry, I
would
don't
you
know
take
the
20 seconds? Well, I got lifted.
Of your arrest.
I got lifted for that, for a possessing of an offensive
weapon.
Yeah.
I did tell the woman that it's 100% legal in the UK. They tried doing me for my drone, for obtaining information, because I was doing what I'm doing. We do it all over the UK.
Yeah.
But I'm getting done for a possession of an offensive weapon.
Yeah, I mean, I've not had any experience of fob gel at all, so that would be for the officers in the case to investigate that a little bit further. But this bit about Section 5 Firearm Act. So,
yeah, that's
so essentially, anything that's designed that discharges something as a result of a trigger may come under Section 5 Firearms Act. And I'll give you an
Well,
example.
this, you can buy this from the police.
Just bear with me 1 second. So I'll just give you an example. So you know we carry Parva spray, so CS spray. That is covered under Section 5 Firearms Act.
Yeah,
so
we're not allowed to even legally own it.
But you can buy it from the police supply.
Yeah,
you can
so
buy
the
it off the
reason
police to sell.
the reason and I'm just using it as a comparison. The reason our spray is covered by the Section 5 Firearms Act is because as a result of pulling a trigger, it discharges something from it. So that's where it comes under Section 5 Firearms. So
under Firearms Act 1968, F11B is what is describing any weapon or whatever description designed or adapted for the discharge of any noxious liquid, gas or other thing. And as we know, it says online, quite easily accessible. Farb gel criminal identifier spray is a pocket-sized canister that expels red gel which is impossible to remove from the skin or clothes for approximately 1 week. Non-toxic and non-irritating. So it's not a toxin, it's not irritating, but the fact that it says other thing means that's what they've got to investigate. And as we know, in most of this country, in a lot of this law that we abide by in the UK, it's all about intent.
We would obviously have to investigate.
I have been pulled of it before.
The circumstances around
some
that,
woman has come out before. The chief inspector, said to him, check it. He's checked it all up. Said basically get out of his house because if not, I can't be arsed with a legal case up my ass. Basically, told him to leave and left me alone. So they even said it's perfectly legal, but.
It is legal to carry in the UK.
Yeah, well, that's something obviously that as part of that investigation we've got to look into. So, what I'd suggest is that
all I'm saying is I could have saved there all the embarrassment of going through court. Getting. I am going down to Section 26.
Well, let's let that investigation run its course, and obviously we'll come back to you with our findings in relation to that. But I've not been part of that investigation. So
all I'm saying is basically it's going to make Humberside Police look.
Okay.
Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
you're going to owe me a lot of money for a 20-second thing where you could have just gone, do you know what? It's 100% legal. Let him off, and it could have saved them loads of.
I mean, we've been arrested with it before.
We've been arrested for it before.
I can't comment because I've not been involved in those those investigations. But what I will say is the officers will conduct a thorough and diligent investigation in relation to that, and they'll come back to you with their findings and keep you updated. So, are you on bail for that now? Yeah. So, they're duty bound to come back to you with their findings and keep you updated.
It's not that as well. She's under investigation for the manner that she caused it all with, because the way she didn't give me a chance to explain.
The original arrest was literally for flying a drone within 20 metres of the building.
50.
Within 50 metres of the building.
They was looking at. We've got a sub 249. They was looking over 250 upwards. They're for 250 upwards.
So they were sat in the office investigating it, and obviously came up with this bull. And then arrested him for that, and then further arrested him for this farb gel, which it's legal to carry in the UK. Obviously, we've carried it for ages. So we carry it on our persons because of situations where people have attacked us previously. They've never bothered investigating that side of it. So for our own protection, we carry it. Anybody tries to attack us, as it has been used before by this gentleman as well, in a legal standpoint. The police have investigated that and says, we're happy that you used it, in a protect. What was it intended for? This guy came out, he slapped one of our group, and then he went to slap him as well. So for protection, he released the farb gel. We've carried it on numerous outings, and it's only ever been used once. These police officers have not investigated any of that situation. They've not looked into any of that situation. They've just arrested him for this object, saying it's firearms, and it's not.
And I guess all of that you've just talked about will form part of that investigation whilst you are on bail. What I will say is, if you have been subject to an assault in the Humberside area and you feel that you've had to deploy that farb gel, then we will look into that assault.
It's already been sorted.
If you've been assaulted, then we'll look into that.
Somebody come to my house the next day. The sergeant said, obviously, make sure it is, because obviously we rang them and we explained the situation, because he rang them telling him It was
Pepper spray.
Harbour,
Right,
the proper piece Harbour spray. That's
Yeah, and I only
flavouring
use that as a comparison just because
Yeah. No,
actually
that-
they look similar in appearance.
Yeah,
because
but
it's a canister that has a trigger on it.
The
that
bloke
pulls.
himself actually said, we heard him on the phone saying, he's got police Harbour spray. So I thought, just to be on the safe side, I'll ring them, I'll say, look, it's this. They come out, they went, can I take a picture? They went, take a picture. The sergeant went, yeah, leave him to it. He hadn't done nothing wrong, leave him alone.
I suppose the risk is as well, and I'm just speaking hypothetically, is we don't know at the side of the road what's in that canister. Yes, it might say farb gel on it, but there'll be all manner of things out there on the black market, I'm sure.
Well,
so,
obviously, this is the website itself. Look,
Yeah.
like, so it is perfectly legal. Anyone can buy it.
Yeah, and I mean ultimately
that's all it does. It's non-toxic. It just leaves a red dye.
Yeah.
So basically, it's easier for you guys to identify them.
Okay.
And that's why we wanted to come here today to speak to the officers in charge of the case.
Who was it that?
I don't know. It was a WPC. I'll tell you what.
You've got the video. They obviously work out of this station because they was up in that office when they first seen him flying the drone. So they do work out of this station. So you'll probably know them.
If not, you've got it. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
The air number is 576.
Yeah.
The other one, I'm not really clear on it.
Yeah. Okay. So I know who these officers are, and they don't actually work out of this station, but I can contact them for you. And if you want me to pass your details on to them,
Well, they have got them
these
anyway.
the same officers that interviewed you?
These are the same. Well, I didn't even get interviewed. I got released. I got a no further action.
Okay.
But obviously, I did say to her, look, to save you the embarrassment, to save your chief constable bollocking you and owing me loads of money, all it takes. I even said to the custody sergeant, it's going to take 20 seconds, right? Just go on this website for me, blah blah. No, I can't be asked. And I could have saved them. I could have saved them.
I mean, I'm not going to discuss the intricacies of that investigation because I've not been involved in it. It'd be wrong for me to get into that discussion. All I can say is that I will contact the officers for you and ask them to get in touch with you.
Well, my solicitor did say to ask for a letter of apology. If not, then it's going to go further. Like it'll go down to section 26.
What's your name? And I'll pass that on.
They already know it anyway. If you tell them, it might. Well, I don't mind anyway.
I'll pass that on.
I got arrested anyway. So.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll pass it on that you want them to contact you to discuss the ongoing case. I mean, they will be in touch with you in any case throughout that period.
Yeah, but it's not that obviously. I've shown my solicitor, and my solicitor's really disgusted. He went, she shouldn't even deserve to be a copper. She needs retesting.
Okay, mate. Right, I'll pass that on.
And also, do you know a DC Martin?
If he's in, I've got told he's in today. This is something totally different. This is to do with the original case for the farb gel, where I used it on.
Right.
I need a letter for my solicitor. We did get no further action.
Yeah.
That was both of us.
Right. Okay.
The 3rd of this month on it.
I think it was,
The
yeah.
3rd of this month. Obviously, I need my letter because they need proof that it's no further action. I got told he was in
your
today.
solicitor needs proof?
Yeah. I've got told he's not in. He's in today. I come in yesterday. I got told he was in.
I can't say whether I've seen him or not, but I'll track him down. He might be working in another office, but I can track him down. So.
Basically, our original solicitors that was here for the interview and that, they've got the go-ahead from obviously DC Martin that we've been no further action. So we've been sent a letter by our solicitors saying it's no further action, but that isn't sufficient proof. We need the letter from the police to say that it's been official no further action. Because it's not a letter from the police, it's a letter from our solicitors saying we'll no longer be working with you because the police have said it's no further action. That's basically that letter. It doesn't have any details to do with the arrest on it.
We're taking it
so
to somebody else.
We're taking it to a different solicitor that we work with because we was wrongfully arrested for this offence. So we're going to be taking it further. So we need that letter ASAP.
And he knows this and he's been ignored. Like, I've been ringing up multiple times. Basically, he just goes, "Yeah, I'm busy."
Okay, I mean, again, I've not been involved in that investigation, so I've only got what you're telling me at the moment. So I'll have to go back and find DC Martin and see what his understanding is and see what he can do. If not, perhaps he can contact you by telephone and discuss the reasons why
I have
a
been
letter hasn't
waiting
been sent.
about 2 weeks for him to ring now, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'll go find that out for you.
All right, no worries.
And you came out because we was flying a drone?
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was anything specific that I could help you with. That
You see,
that was
if
it.
it was like this yesterday, it wouldn't have got this.
It wouldn't have got that far, yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to see if there was any.
She didn't give me no chance. She just come straight out, grabbed me straight away. I went, "Whoa, am I detained?" She went, "No." So then she let me go, and then she grabbed me again. So obviously.
Okay, James.
Yeah.
You have a good day, and
All right,
we're going to be flying a drone right round the station. We've got 2 different drones.
I mean, all I'd be careful is obviously don't breach any of the
we know,
legislation around drones. be careful what you're doing with any information that you do obtain when you're flying it round. Because
Yeah, it will. If we do find any information about public on our devices, what we tend to do is we keep them off the internet, because we post most of our stuff onto the internet, but we keep them details off the internet. If we do catch them, 9 times out of 10, we don't fly close enough to the windows, or you know what I mean.
And this is what I say to you. Obviously, police stations contain personal information about people, and then it puts you and other people at risk as well.
Yeah, we're not specifically looking at that stuff, but if we do capture it, 9 times out of 10, the footage gets changed.
Anyway,
Yeah.
so we can get into trouble for it.
Yeah, so we don't release that footage. We might have it, but we end up getting rid of it before it gets posted anywhere.
Yeah.
Because that's when obviously it becomes a problem.
I can't give you explicit permission to fly a drone anywhere. You obviously this is a public place because you've got the right to be here on payment or otherwise. So what you do is
Section 33 quoted it.
Just make sure that you you're careful in relation to what information you're obtaining. And then
Like I say, we're not looking for it, but if we capture it, we'd be we'd be responsible with that information if we do end up capturing it.
Yeah, no worries.
But we're not looking for it.
For you.
All right,
no worries, thank you very much.
Cheers. Oh, at least he was all right. He went down the.
But he turned around straight away and said, by payment or otherwise, quoted Section 33.
Yeah.
So, to all them people out there that turn around and literally say, oh, you Section 33 idiots again, and all this shit, and you comment this shit down on our videos. Well, the police inspector himself, it was a police inspector, has just quoted Section 33 to us. You're on public land by payment or otherwise, which deems you right to be able to fly a drone, which deems us right to be able to record. So you've just heard it there yourself. The law we quote all the time, you call us divvies for it, but the law we quote all the time, a police inspector has just quoted it himself. So there you go, guys. Shut all you haters up in the comments. I'll be back when I fly my drone next. Peace.
There's your letter.
Oh, nice one. Nice one, mate.
Lovely jubbly.
Would you be able to find out when that woman's back in, please, if you don't mind?
I'm gonna email them because they're not on the Duke. They don't work from this station, so I'm gonna email them.
Yeah. All right. No worries.
All
Thank
right,
you.
cheers, thank you. So, a lot of that will be quiet because our real names was used, but we have got our letters from the police saying no further action for the fire against the Beaconthorpe Church. So, payout time. Right, so here we are, guys. We're over Bircham Way. Obviously get the lighting back there, and we're just going up and up and up. And up. Now I'm going to cross road so I can have line of sight at all times. Josh is over the other way flying his drone. Let's just see if we can get Josh just there. He's flying his drone just up there, and you've got myself just here flying a drone, literally just here. So here we are, Bircham Way. Now when you come in, I'll do a little bit of a thing for you. When you come in, come in through these gates. You can literally come in through gates like that, and then you go in there basically, and then just in there, in one of them bays, wherever way you parked, you have got a security piece that you have to go through, a security cell, a waiting cell, and then you go through to the custody desks, which there are several custody desks in here. So yeah, which are just in that middle piece there, that middle island with the sunlight roofs. And then each piece off just there, you've got cells. So you've got cells just here. You've got one, as you can see by the square things on the top, you've got 4 each side. So that's 8 cells there. And then an exercise yard just at the end there, I believe. Yeah, I believe that to be an exercise yard just at the end. And then over here, you've got a tunnel that goes from this piece to the cells just there. And I'm sure there's more than them cells there. As it's only got them square things on most of them, not all of them, which is highly surprising. Oh, just up there you've got some officers going into that building there. Just as you can see, that's their entrance from the back, from their car park. I'm just checking where Josh is as well, to see where he's flying his. And yeah, guys, basically there's several cells on these ones. I know there's more on these ones because I've been in cells on these 2 wings here during my arrest in Humberside. I've been in these blocks. I've never actually seen this block by my own eyes. I'm sure there is an exercise yard just there, as you can see the lights just there. There's an exercise yard, so I believe them to be for both the wings. Obviously you walk through them to that tunnel to go to the exercise yard. I didn't bother using it, I was only in here 6 hours, so it didn't really bother me. Have you landed? Yeah. Cool. Yeah, it's alright. So what I'll do, guys, is I'll go around the other end because I can't always keep line of sight, especially with the sunset. So I'll go around I'll land it and I'll go around the other side and yeah, pick it back up in a sec, guys. Right, so guys, we've got 2 drones up in the air and we've got a window open right there. Just there, you got a window open. Look at that, guys. Window wide open there, couple of officers in the back. But as you can see, guys, we're flying it. This is where normally the police vehicles will come. This is where the police vehicles would come to drive in. So a bit more of an informative video on this one. And yeah, look at the state of all them, look. State of all them. We've got 2 drones up in the air, guys. This is... Yeah, guys, you've got all the yard there. And I'm going to go up 2. Let's see how high we can get. Yeah, get it up, man. Get out of the way. Right, and this is the other side, guys, from where I was flying it previously. This is all the cars parked for staff. Yeah, we'll do, mate. And then the doors would be literally just down there. Yeah, guys, that is definitely an exercise yard that we've seen at the other end. Then you've got all of this right here for staff car park, and then an overspill car park at the very back. That's a bit more greater. Yeah, £14 million this station cost, and it's earning them some money because they have what I believe to be they are solar panels. The stations run off solar power. I'm going to go ahead and bring my drone a bit further down over my head top. As we walk round the station, so I can keep an eye on it better than normal. That's flying above me. I can hear it, I can see it. But because there's people in the station, I'll turn my drone around. And you can look at me. Look at me.
Landing.